Breaking Bad is no longer the best show ever. And what I mean by that is that due to unfortunate events, I don't know why, but one of the best episodes of Breaking Bad, called Amadeus, is now 9.7 rating. Back then, it used to be the only episode to be 10.0 rating. Like, no other show has ever topped that. Like, the closest show that I know, like Better Call Saul, for instance, is 9.9, you know? And there's other shows that have 9.9, of course. But, like, I don't know why, like, there's so much hate for Breaking Bad all of a sudden. Like, yes, I know people say that Breaking Bad, like, oh, it's overhated or overrated and all that kind of stuff. But I think that, you know, Breaking Bad is one of the best shows ever. Like, it has a great character arc, it has great storytelling, it has great cinematography. It just has great everything. Like, yes, it came out like about 10 or about to be 20 years. At one point, it's going to be 20 years here pretty soon. The thing is, with Breaking Bad, like, it's such a good story. Like, I don't know why you want to, like, hurt something that's beautiful. You know, like, there's a new show of Game of Thrones, and the new episode, I mean, I've never seen Game of Thrones, so I can't really say much. But I'm that type of guy that I want to really criticize something that I don't know. Because, like, what's the point about criticizing about something if you have zero knowledge of? To me, I prefer Better Call Saul over Breaking Bad because there's just something about the story being told from Jimmy McGill, Saul Goodman's point of view, that just unravels the story in a whole different dynamic way. Like, you start with the lawyer, then fast forward to Breaking Bad, you see the lawyer as the side character. But in reality, I don't know if you guys see it this way, Jimmy McGill, also known as Better Call Saul, Saul Goodman, is the main character of the Breaking Bad saga. He even said in the very last episode of Better Call Saul, he even said in the end of Better Call Saul, fact is, Walter White couldn't have done it without me. And that's true, because Walter White, everybody like looks up to Walter White, puts him in a lot of edits and all that kind of stuff. He couldn't really done it without Saul Goodman. Like, think about it. If you really think about it, Saul Goodman is the pinnacle of Breaking Bad. Like, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for Saul Goodman, Jimmy McGill. Because even the very first episode, when it's like the two skateboarders trying to scam Jimmy McGill, like, that's how it all started. It started with a chain reaction of a bunch of events that pretty much created Breaking Bad. Like, to me, Better Call Saul is one of the best prequels ever. Just like Breaking Bad, it's one of the best shows ever. So right now I'm looking at this graph of Breaking Bad, and it's really sad. So season 3, episode 10, To Fly, it used to be 7.9. At one point it used to be 8.0, and now it's back at 7.9. And many people say that this episode sucks. And other people say this episode is one of the best Breaking Bad episodes of all time. But here's the thing, alright? Here's the thing. This episode takes place at the lab. Jesse and Walt are pretty much the only characters in this episode. In this episode, you see a fly interrupting their cooking session, if you know what I mean. Walter White has an ego problem. I think everybody knows that. I mean, that's the thing about Walter White. Walter White has a bad ego problem. We also see some character development between Walter White and Jesse Pinkman, and it's beautiful. Even though it's the most silliest episode ever, I find it quite entertaining. Like, some people say that this episode, The Fly, some people say it's a resurrection of Lalo Salamanca. It's funny because even though in this episode, The Fly, people say that there's only like 2 cast members, like 2 characters in this episode, Jesse Pinkman and Walter White. But in reality, to me, I know there's actually 4 characters in the lab. When you think about it, there's Lalo Salamanca, then there's Howard Hamlin. But yeah, I don't want to get into details if you know what I mean. All right, another episode, Open House, season 4, episode 3. Now it's rating 7.9. Well, I mean, I understand that. I mean, I forgot the whole context, but I remember they're trying to sell the property of some sort. I don't know why they're trying to boycott Breaking Bad. Bruh, just leave it how it is. You shouldn't mess with the past. Like, you should respect the past and embrace the future. It's that plain and simple. Like, don't touch anything that's beautiful. Like, just leave it how it is. I don't know why people are like boycotting, like, just cause they hate that Breaking Bad is like the best show ever. I mean, I can't really say much because I'm not trying to like glaze on it, whatever the term people say it nowadays. The famous episode Amadeus, season 5, episode 14. Now it's 9.7. Damn, it went from being 10.0 to 9.9 to 9.7. Nah, why are you doing this to Breaking Bad? Like, I literally have a Breaking Bad DVD collection. Did you guys know that I think it's like the year 2027 they're gonna remove Breaking Bad from Netflix? Like, bro, that's the only show I ever watch. Like, I used to watch Dexter on Netflix, but they removed that. and I had to buy Paramount just to watch Dexter and Transformers, because, you know, Transformers is peak. By the time they remove Breaking Bad from Netflix, I feel like people are going to be like, what are we going to watch now? Like, I only bought Netflix just so I can watch Better Call Saul. And I'm debating on buying the Better Call Saul collection. That's the only show I watch. And I know a lot of people tell me, oh, you need to watch other shows. You need to watch this. You need to watch that. But to me, I can't. Like, there's just something about watching Better Call Saul that unravels me. When I first watched the Breaking Bad saga, Breaking Bad came out. Then there's, you know, Better Call Saul, then El Camino, then the other half of Better Call Saul. The way I watched the Breaking Bad saga, I watched Better Call Saul first, even though I know the whole context of the show, the story. I watched Better Call Saul first, and then I went to Breaking Bad, and then I went to El Camino, then I went to the last 3 episodes of Better Call Saul. To me, the way I watched that show, it blew my mind. Like, it's like unlocking a different ending, you know? It's like you see these characters grow in a whole different way versus the original way they were written. I guess you can say I'm just making this video because I'm kind of disappointed that Breaking Bad is no longer the only show that has an episode of a rating of 10.0. And it's like, why, bro? Why? I don't even know what's up with that hate. I mean, it would be nice if we can get this episode back to 10.0. I mean, I don't even know if it's possible. I mean, just, you know, people are just being negative and all that. Like, bro, you should be grateful we're having television. We're having, like, stories. We're having all these characters. Because think of the edits we have seen. I started watching Breaking Bad because I know my friend Michael told me about it, but I started watching Breaking Bad because of edits. Like, bro, that's how powerful shows can be, especially when it comes to edits. Like, it could be so good that it gets you hooked onto a TV show. But I hope you enjoyed me yapping. I mean, I know I'm just saying a bunch of shenanigans, but I just had the urge to just make this video and just talking about this. You know, I just needed to let this out. I just needed to talk about this. But I hope everybody enjoyed me rambling about Breaking Bad. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And this is Efren Martinez signing off. Thank you, guys.